the words of Ouranothen. By your light and dominion, O Jehovah, peace and goodwill to all men, with faith in you and forbearance toward one another, for your glory. Amen. I do not come to abridge liberty, but to give more of it to you, with love and wisdom, so that the resurrection of men becomes established on earth as it is in heaven. He whom you worship under diverse names, placing him far away, I declare to you his actual presence, and I accord to you much praise and thanks if you worship in truth, fulfilling his commandments, acknowledging there is only one God, even Jehovah. Whether you say Brahma, Brahma, or Buddha, Buddha, or Christ, Christ, or Allah, Allah, doing so in reference to the Almighty, our Creator, practicing good works with all your wisdom and strength. Even so do I proclaim your good deeds in heaven. For all these saviors, God's religions, are the Father's buildings to bring his children into ultimate resurrection, for joy and glory within his kingdoms. Therefore I do not come to take from you any of your gods or saviors, nor to abridge your field for practicing righteousness, but rather to show you a greater glory in comprehending all of them in the plan of the Almighty, to reach the different peoples in all parts of the earth. First, then, his living presence, I declare to you that he is now, always was, and ever shall be present in all places, worlds without end, doing by virtue of his presence, quickening into life and moving all things onward to a wise and definite purpose, whose presence is everywhere and boundless, that all the living are his sons and daughters, that none are his orphans, but all have a Father. Part and parcel of your flesh and spirit is he, even the Creator, into whose harmony you are like keys to one instrument, with whom you can become as one by practicing his commandments. That only in this way is there peace and happiness to any person on earth or angel in heaven. Second, this also I declare to you, that if you have put the Father far away, saying such as, there is a divine law, or there is a natural law, this shows you do not comprehend the living presence of Jehovah, but profane him and his works. For there is no divine law, nor is there a natural law, but all good things are accomplished by the living presence of the Creator, things commonly called evil, being done by striving to go against him. Third, that Jehovah has not finished his creations and retired from his works, but where you have said he tired, or he rested from his works, you have let yourself fall, through errors of language, into profanation of the Almighty, for he is also master over all weariness, and is his own everlasting rest and unrest, beyond the comprehension of mortals and angels. And he is forever bringing together, creating, and forever dissolving and dissipating worlds without number, illimitable in soul and spirit, forever quickening into life from his own parts, and without loss or waste, or lack of space, and without hindrance. Fourth, that Jehovah is the soul of all, and that you are as independent atoms of his person. How then can any man say, behold, my people are the chosen of the Almighty. He hath singled out my people to go forth and redeem the world. I proclaim all people his people, and I say also, go forth and redeem the world, but not with words only, nor by the sword, nor by armies of destroyers, but by peace and love, providing remedies for the poor, the afflicted, helpless, and distressed. The eye of the Father is upon all men, both in this world and the next. Nevertheless, many cut themselves off by denying him, cunningly interpreting the revelations of heaven so as to open the door to unrighteous teaching. by saying such and such things are done by divine law, instead of being done by the actual presence of the Creator, persuading themselves that their God had gone away, leaving certain laws to carry on his works. His eye is ever upon you, and you are a perpetual register of both the good and evil that you practice toward one another. Therefore, teach the young of the living I Am, the Jehovah, who is over all and within all his works, doing by virtue of his presence. Be not puffed up with your knowledge of the ancient prophets and revelators of God the Father, saying, his words were revealed of old, the ancient revelations were final. The present time is greater than of old, for as this present cycle embraces the whole earth, becoming as one people around it, so, to that end, the light of Jehovah is being manifest among all nations and peoples. And he sends his angels to man to give him signs and omens, and man says, I feel it coming, a new beginning is at hand. And the Father allows even angels of darkness to appear before men to confound them in their unbelief, and to make them fearful in their unrighteous behavior. And those who do not heed the voice of the angels of God go down in darkness. To one age God bestows revelations on man, according to what is good for man, but when it has fulfilled its work, God gathers it in and bestows another revelation. Such are the works of Jehovah, neither can man nor angel stop his hand. Here is wisdom, O man, to heed the signs of Jehovah's seasons and the march of his dominion on the earth, not allowing yourself to become bound by the things of the past while the signs of the Almighty rise up before you. But survey broadly over all the earth, considering what is good for all people, as to whether the doctrines and revelations are powerful enough to abolish poverty and war and all crimes among humanity, remembering that Jehovah is the only master of life and death, because whomsoever he has quickened into life is his, and death is his decree in his own time and way. Whoever comes between man and his Creator, visiting death upon his brother, wages war against his Creator. You shall judge all people who engage in war, and know in truth whether their doctrines and their gods are appropriate to establishing the Father's kingdom on earth, not allowing yourself to be blinded by their pretensions and professions of peace, but by their practice, observing if they have more faith in weapons of war and standing armies than in Jehovah. Because the ancients were bound down by the doctrines and revelations of their predecessors, Jehovah allowed evil-disposed men to fall upon their libraries and destroy them. For men fear to let go from that which is carrying them further and further away from their Creator. This I also declare to you. The sum of revelation in each and every cycle has been to bring man nearer and nearer to the comprehension of the ever-present, to make man know that Jehovah now is, even as he was with the ancients, so that man might ultimately have his understanding open, so as to receive his own revelations from his Creator and from the angels of God. The same Creator now is, always was, and ever shall be. To quicken man, therefore, to enter into the living present, instead of leaving him as a follower of the old revelations, is the work of your God. Now, therefore, when the signs of decadence in the old systems manifest themselves, as, for example, when those who are of good mind and sound judgment, having been believers in the ancient doctrines and revelations, but afterward turn away from them because the doctrines are impotent, you shall know in truth a new cycle is underway.